I found this glorious bunny cake pan at my favorite store, and I thought it would be fun today to make some bunny cakes. After all, it is spring and Easter's right around the corner. So I am going to put them together. I'm going to do a box of white and a box of chocolate, and we'll see how they turn out. So I really lathered up my cake pan, and I started with just oil, but then it was just settling in the bottom, so I added some butter to the edges, because somebody I know who made a cake like this out of one of these molded pans told me, make sure that you lather it up good. So it looks a little messy, but hopefully it'll do the trick. I have never made anything from one of these cake pans before. I'm a bit apprehensive. I'm wondering if it will work or if my bunny legs will get stuck to the pan. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it all turns out. I am so enamored by this cake pan that I went on a search to see if there were others. I found several different styles. They make a pan that has butterflies, bees, dragonflies, and ladybugs. It's like an outdoorsy theme. They have one that has florals, different kinds of flowers. They have an autumn cake pan, a woodland pinecones pan, and my favorite, which I'm going to try during the holiday season, a Christmas village pan. So I'm going to put all the links to those down in the description. Maybe check them out. They look really fun. Okay, easy squeezy. I usually do my cakes from scratch, so this is new for me, so I'm trying to figure out how to do it from a box, just to simplify things. Here we go. Okay, so it says to fill them up no more than 3/4 of the way full. I think I filled up that last one a little too much. Okay. Okay, so it's in the oven, and it says it takes 14 to 20 minutes, but I'll keep checking it since they're little cakes. In the meantime, I am going to make grass to go under the bunnies with coconut and a little bit of green food coloring. Can you freeze coconut? So it doesn't take too much, depending on how dark you want it. It's been a long, long time since I did this, but here we go. See it slowly turning green. So I'm not going to make it too dark because I don't want to eat a bunch of food coloring, but you can make it as dark as you would like. It's got a nice green tint to it, and that's good enough for me. So my daughter's whipping up her frosting, and we'll show you what we're going to use that for in a minute. Oh, they're done! Woohoo! Oh, they don't. Okay. Boy, good thing I filled them up as much as I did, because if I would have done only 3/4, they wouldn't have been big enough. Okay, so they're here. So I'm gonna let them cool for a minute, and then we'll take them out, and we'll see how they did. Okay, so live and learn. Look, his feet didn't get all the way in there. So you really gotta make sure that you get all of the liquid in each little area. So I don't think their 3/4 of the way full thing is accurate, but we had a couple that turned out good. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna take one out and let's see how it does. Oh my God. Look, you can see his ears and his feet. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna do another one. Oh my gosh, these are adorable. Well, he's different. His hands go forward and look. Oh no, they're there. It's all there. There's his little tail. I'm gonna cut off the bottom flat when they cool. Ooh, hot. Oh my gosh, I like him, look. He's sleeping. They're so cute. I cannot wait to show you what I'm going to do next. Okay, so I'm going to use the frosting that my daughter made to make little pink ears on the bunnies. And I'm sure there are a zillion ways to do this that are better than what I came up with. But I have not done this before. I did not practice before this video, so I'm winging it. And I really don't have a lot of tools, so I'm just using this little spoon here. Maybe a toothpick would have worked better. I don't know. But I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just trying something new and fun. And if I were to do it again now, I would know what to do and I would have the right tools. So if you're a baker, you're going to have better ideas than me, and I am certain yours will turn out much better than mine did. So yeah, they're not looking perfect, but oh my God, they're so friggin' cute. It has been ages since I've done anything like this with the frosting. I've almost forgotten how. In fact, I had trouble even putting it together. But I used to do this stuff all the time when my kids were younger and I was doing more homemaking stuff, and I kind of miss it. So I'm having a lot of fun, but as you can see, I'm struggling just a bit. Oh. But hey, I got it in there and we're moving forward and it's gonna be great, right? for the fun part. Let's give them a fluffy bunny tail. The frosting started to get soft, so I know, laugh. Okay, I'm having fun here, all right? And we have to have some frosting because I don't see any way to frost these little guys because their legs and arms just aren't, they don't have enough definition to them, so you would just be covering them up. So I'm just adding a little touch of frosting. And I was thinking if you added frosting to the bottom of them and stuck them to the pan or to the plate or whatever, then you could have a little frosting with them, but you wouldn't have to frost them. So come up with your own ideas. Mine obviously aren't perfect. I'm just winging it here. But what's not to love? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, these are looking so adorable. I'm so excited. So I'm going to do one finishing touch and then I will show you the final product. Okay, so when reviewing the video, my daughter and I had a laughing session. This is just too funny. I know you can come up with something better than this, but you know, it's a cute little blue-eyed bunny. And if I had something else, I didn't have anything smaller. An M&M would have been too big. So yeah, that's my little bunny eyes. I don't know, I thought they were speckled. Another blue one. That should be good. Okay, here they are, our little bunnies. They turned out really cute. They're not perfect. They're homemade. I am certain that most of you have a steadier hand than me, therefore they'll probably turn out a lot better. But either way, I love them. They're very festive and fun, and I hope you enjoyed creating them with me today.